Small St. Joe's gets revenge. LaSalle defeated by St. Joe's 72-62 for Martelli at the Post.
We had 8 turnovers in the second half. That's not winning basketball. Got clobbered on the backboard. What we did was we played aggressive on-the-ball defense. For us to have 10 steals, we're not a steal team. We don't emphasize that. I think Fresh in the first half got us like where we felt comfortable. But again, last week we lost this game. Pipkins did not play for UMass, we lost. We had a big lead, we lost. Today we stayed with it, but 66% from the foul line is not a formula for advancing in this league. 8 second half turnovers. So defensive approach was very good. Dave Duda's scouting report. But again, we played a wounded team. We're not getting the win back. And now we move on. We hadn't won 2 in a row since the end of December. We haven't won 3 in a row since the beginning of November. We'll be back in there working at it again tomorrow.
Questions?
What was the biggest difference you think in the first half and the second half for taking care of the ball?
I just say it this way: we don't have as mentally tough a group as you would want, and I think that happened. Right? I mean, just pick out the turnovers. We had a guy on the baseline throw it through traffic. We had a guy walk at the top of the key who was wide open. Right? And that's been all year. Like we gotta have a little grit to you. You gotta have a little like nastiness. And unfortunately we don't have that. And that's what happened. Instead of celebrating the fact we had 1 turnover in the first half, right? To have 8 turnovers, that's not good basketball.
Coach, I want to kind of talk about Lamar. I always see him over there on the sideline, coaching up. He was talking to Troy Holston a few times. Just talk about, his leadership role and what he does for some of the other guys.
Well, I mean, you just have to go back in Fresh's history. I mean, he won 7 Catholic League titles and state championships and district titles, and he stayed, even though the disappointment of a 3rd injury, they all watched. He worked his tail off so that his conditioning would be up. So on a team that is kind of adrift at times, and Fresh is in charge. When he was out, I had to do all of that, and it was exhausting. And it's the same voice that they hear every day. Fresh was voted captain for a reason. It was almost unanimous this year. It's 3 years in a row. So the guys who play in the locker room with him recognize him as a tremendous leader. Forget the basketball play, the tremendous leader.
You guys led for a majority of the game. Can you speak on your team's performance to stay ahead, to keep the foot on the gas?
Well, we stayed ahead because of our defense, not because of our offense. That was poor foul shooting, poor care of the ball in the second half. But our defense we had a big steal. Lorenzo Edwards had a big steal. Even at the end of the first half, Troy Holston had a block. But we were able to stay ahead because defensively we didn't give them anything, easy. They were 10 for 30 on 2s. So, and that's with 6 baskets from their backup front court. So we did a really nice job of taking away the 2 and challenging the 3. But it was our defense that kept us ahead, not our offense.
performance on senior night?
Well, I think that the plus is that we have a game on Tuesday, so there wasn't as much emotion. And Chris over at LaSalle, along with other guys, was non-existent. So he watched the tape, he had to self-evaluate the tape. He brought a report back to me on Friday. And he stepped in and made some shots. He made some nice ISO one-on-one plays. And he committed defensively. So, you know, when you're Chris, against LaSalle 2 years ago, when Chris was a sophomore, I think he had 21 or something. So maybe it's the uniform. Maybe it's the fact that, you know, he knew the guy that was guarding him. But you get out of there. He was 7 for 8 on he was 6 for 7 on twos, and that's been a problem. It was a problem at the beginning of the game. Charlie missed the layup, missed the dunk. Jared missed the layup. Lorenzo missed the layup.
God bless you. Would you tell us about the play of, I guess, Lorenzo Edwards? It just, I was looking at the stat book, I guess, when I came in today, and it just seems that he just continues to get better and better. I think
Well,
he just had
playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
You know, but again, you want the steal was the best play of the game that
Yes.
he had. But he can't come out of that game with 2 rebounds. He took a very quick shot one time. He missed the layup. So he's getting more time, and he's answering the bell, and he's earned that spot. Other guys have lost spots and lost minutes, but not Lorenzo, so good for him.
Were you satisfied with his,
No.
I guess his,
No,
not
he missed the
today.
layup.
Okay.
He missed a layup.
Okay.
He took a quick jumper, and he had 2 rebounds in a game when we needed rebounding.
Okay.
So I shake his hand and say, good win, but tomorrow you better be better.
Nick?
Thank you.
All right, St. Joe's a winner again as they go 1-1 in the A10 series
What
with
happened in the
LaSalle.
A10 today?
72-62, the final score. Lamar Kimball, another 18 points, but it was the play of Chris Clover, actually, as he finished with a game high of 19 points. So Chris Clover led the way with 19
LaSalle's
points
coaches.
and was among 3
Do
players
you
with
want
double
to talk to
figures.
LaSalle's coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to, right?
Yeah. And did you get Clover?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold him.
So we'll actually be hearing from LaSalle on part 2 of another edition, which reason
I mean,
St. Joe's
worst case
72-62
scenario,
the final.
the coach